Welcome back to another Chop It Up Anime podcast episode 2. Yeah, we're back.
We are your host. Let's go ahead with Macho here, one half of Chop It Up Anime, and then we got.
Jaren.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share with a friend, and put some comments. Go ahead and comment some things you guys want us to talk about. For future episodes.
We did get one comment asking us if we could do other things besides anime. I don't know what we would do besides anime.
I don't know.
Our name is Chop It Up.
I don't even play games like that. I play Marvel Rivals.
I mean, if you guys really would like to see other content, I did stream before and I can start back streaming. I need to.
I don't stream.
But I play Marvel Rivals right now, and that's about it. Did play some. I did play League a long time ago, World of Warcraft. So I'm a gamer. So if y'all want to see that, just let us know. But this channel here is going to be mostly anime.
Yeah.
So
I don't game. I play Marvel Rivals or sometimes Overwatch. I watch anime on my free time. Go to the gym and I read manga. So that's what I do.
Yes, sir.
So there's not really much area for more content other than anime.
But we post a lot about anime. So it's not like we lack content. On TikTok, we post it every day. So and Instagram and YouTube Shorts now. So check out our shorts. But today, what are we talking about? We're talking about our weekly animes we're watching.
Yeah. So basically, just want to talk about. I mean, right now, I think you're only watching One Piece and Vigilantes. He's not caught up with the new episode of Vigilantes, but he is caught up with the One Piece. And that's all you're watching weekly, right?
Windbreaker.
He's catching up on Windbreaker.
I got to the I think I'm on the second to last episode. The last episode was in Japanese.
Nah, second to last. What happened? What just happened in Windbreaker?
They just and no offense, but the tranny dude, I can't remember his name, just beat.
I don't know.
They just not beat him, but they made him like.
Oh, so you saw their
turn
fight?
Nice, and now they're gonna give him a job.
Yeah, actually, almost on. Yeah,
that was tough though. Those twins are tough.
Yeah, that was tough. So
the brothers.
What are you thinking about Windbreaker then?
I fuck with Windbreaker. I've always liked Windbreaker. I like it right now. Those twins were cool.
What would you give brothers? Eric and Alex? If it was an anime. If you were to rate it right now, I know you're not finished. I just did a rating last night. I'm gonna post it up soon. What would you have to give it right now?
Like the season, just the season.
This season, yeah. And then you can do the overall.
I really like the character development. Like this is the type of character development I like. Like he's still himself. Like he's still fighting and still beating ass, but he's developing as a character. He's making these friends and he's getting used to it. So I like that aspect of it. Like imagine if we went from season 1 right to them fighting and shit to the second season where he's just like, oh, I'm gonna step away from fearing. I don't want to fight anymore.
But I feel like because you're literally comparing this to he's comparing this to Thorfinn.
Exactly.
And I think it's completely different because you're going from you're comparing a fighting anime, like but just straight up fight. It's like high school fights compared to a show about war and killing each other. You know what I mean? And like with Thorfinn, like you could literally see in season 2 with all the demons he has in his mind. Like this man, they would show parts of him, just being in his own head. And like you have all these demons dragging him down. Bro, you talking about Sakura, who's just gonna beat you up outside real quick. You know what I mean?
That's you don't know his past though.
No, but and not even with that. Like I didn't really enjoy the character development in this season, and that's only because I'm sorry to cut you off, but like that's only because I watched Windbreaker for the fights solely. That's why I like season 1 so much, was for the fights. There's certain shows I like for fights. There's certain shows I like for the character development and the story. And with Windbreaker, I'm watching this for the fights. So like this whole, I think after episode 3, from episode 4 to like maybe 8 or 9, it's all just about like character development. This is not the Sakura that I like.
But he's still fighting and beating ass though.
He's still fighting, but in season 1, it was more of I want to fight the strongest. That's why I'm gonna go to Boffirin, and they'll get to like the backstory of Boffirin. So I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but he wanted that. And now it's like I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna protect everybody. I want him to challenge Umemeya. I want him to challenge everybody.
But he's a captain. But
yes, but that was his
hold on. Let's go back and answer your question. It was a joke with fucking Vinland. But
stand on business.
No, I stand on my take on Vinland for sure. But I like the character development of fuck, how did I just forget his
Sakura?
name? Yeah, Sakura. I'll give it right now. Like, I mean, I go to Windbreaker for fights, of course, but I'm not looking for a crazy ass fucking One Piece animation. You feel me? So,
But the hand to hand combat,
I like it. I'm just,
bro.
but it's hard to, because if I say, for example, um, let's say Jujutsu Kaisen is an 8 out of 10. This is not an actual ranking, and then I say Windbreaker's a 8 out of 10. They're still different animes in that standpoint. You get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel like the only difference with them is one has powers, the other one doesn't.
but I'm just saying, like, that animation is. I go to Jujutsu Kaisen for a whole nother reason than I go to
Yeah,
Windbreaker.
and that's what I was saying. I go to Windbreaker for fights.
So I'm gonna give Windbreaker 8 out of 10 right now, or 7.5, 7.5, 8 out of 10 right now.
Okay, I gave it a. I'm fully caught up with it. He'll probably be caught up with it by the time this airs too. But
Yeah,
I gave it a 7.9 out of 10, and that's only because the mid part I just didn't enjoy. Overall, I'm giving Windbreaker like an 8.2. I really like Windbreaker.
I don't know how I felt about them just kind of letting old boy off easy though.
Oh, Endo, he was tough though.
Is that the one that was fighting the
Oh no, you don't know who
Who's
Endo is?
Endo?
Yes,
No.
he
Oh no, Endo came at the end. Isn't that the guy
yeah,
with the tattoos? Yeah, I
yeah,
see him.
he's
No,
tough.
not him. I'm talking about the dude that came to steal the girl.
Well, that's
They
because
trashed the town and everything, and then
yeah,
you just like, oh, I'll give you your job.
but that's because like he was just corrupted by where he comes from, you know? And I mean, that's what they noticed that and changed it around for him. You know what I mean? Like he didn't want to be a villain. It's just,
Yeah.
bro, where he grew up, that's exactly where it is. And I mean, you're a product of your environment.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. And I like that part because one, not that he was a pretty tough fighter. And I mean, I think they
Like he just switched on not his morals, but I think he
no,
just
I
switched
understand
up quick.
for sure.
He switched
Yeah, I
up
definitely
quick.
do think that it was a very and it was a full 360.
But I'm glad they didn't make that shit into like a 5-episode thing.
Yeah, I mean they only had 12 episodes to do. But Endo showing up, you got just wait till you finish it.
Yeah,
but Endo showing up
scary. He looked scared. The trainee guy,
because they know he been. And then did you? Oh, man, I can't say too much. You just saw him pull up.
Yeah, he pulled up on
so
top
you
of
didn't see anything
building
afterwards.
No, they were just like, "Why are you here?"
Just
and
know
he
he's
said,
tough.
he's like, I can go wherever I want.
Just know he's tough.
And then, yeah, he looked tough.
Yeah, he's tough. And then they explained like the last episode. They explained the backstory of Bofin, and I'm like, oh dang, they're cooking. Season 3 is about to be so tough. So and then other than that, you got what's it called?
One Piece.
What you think?
Just finished the episode. Actually, I like I mean, we know where Kuma's backstory is going.
It's done now.
Yeah, but I'm like, you can see what happened. So I'm guessing that he ended up with Vegapunk.
Yeah,
and they probably gave him an ultimatum, like, but they didn't really explain how he turned into a cyborg though.
Yeah, so they do in the episode. Yeah,
Vegapunk was like he's going to use his blood to make cyborgs.
So when they did that, and I mean, this is what I'm thinking is Saturn was like,
that's what I was saying.
He's like, you're not captivating off of this, you know, this what we got right now. And so I think Saturn's the ones that do it because Vegapunk's not evil. He just works for them. You know what I mean? And they just got the money for him and his experience.
So I think Saturn probably was like, we'll heal your daughter if you let us turn you into a cyborg.
Now, I don't know if you noticed. I didn't notice it until I was like on TikTok and Instagram. And the part
wait, let me say something before. Are you gonna say that he pulled up to the islands?
Who? Saturn?
No, okay, no.
No. This is about Kuma. It was a meme that One Piece created.
Oh yeah.
Bro, it was a William Dafoe meme when he's like looking up and he's like, and Kuma's pulling up, bro, onto the Navy. And this man hits him with one of them big old paws, slams down on him, and then when they're doing it, bro, One Piece really recreated the meme of the.
Bro, One Piece is hilarious when it comes to.
Oh my gosh, man!
No, the best one probably has to be. That's probably like a second now, and then smoking on that Big Mom pack has to be number one, bro.
Yeah,
like just the fact that he's like,
and it was really.
I feel like Oda stays in the loop of memes.
Yeah, it's either that or just Toei Animation.
Or somebody who, because Oda clearly he's not animating it.
No, he doesn't animate.
So it's probably whoever animates it.
He gets a huge say in like what goes on in the show, but yeah, it's Toei.
I don't think that was in the manga. That probably wasn't in the manga.
I don't think so. I don't think they'd be able to write it. I'm gonna pick up the manga though. I want to finish Naruto and then I want. But I know, bro, like Dragon Ball's not Dragon Ball. One Piece is like 110 volumes right now.
Hey, it's gonna keep going. But I was about to say, if you notice that I mean, it's a simple thing, but Kuma, he was pulled up to all the islands he sent the Straw Hats to. Like looking for that cure. He pulled up to the island that Chopper went to. He pulled up to Thriller Bark.
He didn't pull up to the training one with Ivankov.
No, not all of them.
I was about to say that's cool.
But a couple of them I seen. I was like, oh yeah, Chopper went there, and then he went to Thriller Bark.
Where did Chopper go?
He went to that bird island with those people that were trying to eat him.
I don't remember.
He got there and they instantly tried to cook that motherfucker. They was trying to eat his ass.
No, I remember Sanji going with Ivankov. I remember Luffy going with Boa.
Where did Nami go?
I don't remember.
Oh no, she went to the Sky Island. Not a Sky Island, a Sky Island that the scientists made.
I didn't know.
And they taught her how to control the weather.
See, I didn't know that. I don't remember that. At least I remember Zoro went with Mihawk.
The old man with the long beard.
I don't remember that. Beard. I remember who else was it?
Usopp went to some fucking.
Usopp went to the Bug Island. I liked it. That was cool.
It was cool, but like, and then he just came back ass.
I know, man.
Zoro went with Mihawk.
I do think he needs, bro. I think Usopp just needs to drop the bow and pick up a gun. And it's gonna change his character up because he's known for like the slingshot, but like
I don't even think he would be able to kill anybody.
But that's what I'm saying. Like he's not competing against Van Augur. But Van Augur has a teleportation fruit, and he's a sniper.
They're gonna have to up Usopp somehow.
Yeah, I mean they gave him observation hockey, but like even then, like with the observation hockey, bro, this man teleports and he's a sniper. That bullet from Van Augur is gonna travel faster than whatever plant-based bullet he got that Usopp has. I don't understand.
But yeah, the episode was pretty cool though. Yeah. It's cool seeing Kuma's backstory. I wish it wasn't 5 episodes, but it was still pretty.
Where would you put
pretty nice
Kuma's backstory?
Like ranking like the best or the saddest?
Yeah, like saddest. Would you put it up there?
Yeah, for sure. Man's dad got.
No, that was crazy. Oh my!
For being too loud. I think his shit is definitely up there
right now. Yeah, back to Kuma's backstory when it came to the dad or him dancing, and then shot him and then the blood
injured.
Yeah, no, they killed them all. Oh my god,
bro, I hate the Celestial Dragon.
When that happened, that was a moment where my jaw really dropped. I was like,
I thought he's just gonna be like maybe a little leg shot.
Yeah, they killed him right in front of Kuma like that. That was crazy.
He might have the saddest.
Well, I feel like if they would have kept it one episode with that, or like 2 episodes max with that backstory, I feel like it would be higher. But then I feel like, I don't know. No, they did drag it with him going to like the Revolutionary Army, in my opinion.
Still cool to see though.
Yeah, it was still cool to see, especially like getting to see like Dragon and all.
But then you realize Kuma wasn't really even in the Revolutionary Army that long.
No, he wasn't. Much. I understand he was looking for a cure for Bonnie, but he really didn't do too much. And then at the end of the day, he did choose to be, I don't know, like a robot.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Gotta put that on himself.
I think they did Kuma bad, bro. I hope he gets his sanity back. I don't know. I know some shit happens with him in the manga, but I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know if he like survives. Don't say nothing either. If you do, I don't care. But
I haven't read it, so I don't know.
I know like he shows up. But that's all I know. And I'm not gonna say what happens else. No, I'm not really caught up on the manga.
And then what other week?
One Piece was tough though. And then you're watching Vigilantes.
Vigilantes it was cool seeing them fly. Vigilantes is cool, but it's not the best thing I'm watching right now.
No, like right now, they got to give it like a 7.4, 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm about like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't really.
My question is, and I already asked you, like, Captain Celebrity, where is he at?
I don't know.
This man, we got Shigaraki. This man was carrying a yacht like it was nothing. This man is really tough. He is strong.
Well, maybe we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully we see something. And who kills him off or whatever happens to him is kind of crazy because that man is actually
maybe strong. They send his ass. Well, he did say he was like the top hero in America too.
But then you got Stars and Stripes. Yeah. So what happens to whom?
Well, he had what's his name? Knuckles?
Knucklebuster.
He said that usually they come to Japan when they're, or he was like not liked in America or something.
No, he wasn't, because he's more of like that's what Stain the hero killers for, just because he knows the difference between heroes and wannabe heroes. Stain. Yeah, and Captain Celebrity is one of those guys where he doesn't really care. Yeah, he just wants the fame and the money and the power. He doesn't really care about like actually saving people. That's why Stain liked All Might, because All Might cared for that. he didn't care for this the being the celebrity. He cared for
I want
actually
to.
saving
We
people.
need to see an All Might series.
Yes, bro. Or drop a movie. I mean, we got one more season of My Hero. Drop a movie instead. Or after that, like just drop a movie of like Prime All Might. And like a Young
That would
Stars
be
and Stripes.
tough.
That'd be tough. Like him in America, that'd be so tough.
And then what is it? I was about to say?
What anime?
Oh, what surprised me too was fucking Knuckle
Buster.
Buster. Is it Buster or Duster?
I think it's
I
Duster.
think it's
Knuckle
Duster.
Duster.
Knuckle Duster's daughter is the B girl.
Yeah, that was crazy. Spoilers.
Spoiler,
Yeah,
sorry.
just in case you're not watching that. But I didn't expect that at all.
Oh, yeah, that's.
I heard a little something about his backstory.
And then they're not really. They didn't elaborate what's wrong with his wife.
Nah, I
He's
don't know
got
about that.
something going on.
I mean, do you care if I spoil you real quick? Just a little
No, don't
something.
spoil me. And then
Oh my
and
god.
then him saying that this is all spoilers. So if you don't want to hear this, then skip.
Let me spoil you then.
Hold
No,
on.
go ahead.
But what's it called? Him saying that that he's just using them.
Just using Koichi and Pops
Yeah.
Popstep. Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't hear that?
I'll tell you that episode that you're on. Either I came
So
home late from work
when
and watched it or something.
he came out of the hospital and he's talking to the blue haired dude and he's like, I got information.
Wolverine?
Yeah, whatever. And he's like, I got information on the girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, blah blah blah. And he was like, he said something about Koichi, and he's like, well, do you want to be him? Like he was like, he's just using him, and he's like, that's kind of messed up. And he was like, well, do you want to be him? He's like, nah.
Oh dang!
He's
I
like,
Knuckle
just
Duster
he was
too.
he was like in the right spot at the wrong or something. I don't think he's actually using him. I think it's just
No, I don't think
it's
so.
a part of the
I think
fun,
he's actually
for sure.
like a good guy. He means well for like. It's just when it comes to your kid, he probably gonna do whatever he needs to
Kuma,
get her back.
like Kuma.
Yeah, I mean, hey, but I like Knuckle Duster a lot. I feel
Yeah,
like his
cool.
scenes are always so tough.
He don't even have any powers.
No powers, but he's still boxing these guys one
Yeah.
on one. Earlier in the season, he was boxing some like monster, court, and I was like dodging everything and boxing with him.
He's tough.
That was tough. That was tough. But yeah, I think I'd give My Hero Vigilantes like a 7.4, 7.5
I
right
give
now.
it a 7.
It was good. It's just it does feel like just a bunch of filler. I kind of want to see more, but I feel like I'm basing that off of My Hero.
They should have just did a spinoff of a
This is
like
the
I feel like
spinoff.
a All Might. I'm saying like a spinoff of a character.
Well, My Hero Vigilantes what is a prequel, but it's not written by the same author of My Hero. It's written by somebody else. And so they just I mean it's a full manga for this. So they went ahead and just animated it. I don't
It's
think
not
it's
bad.
bad. I think
It's
it's
not
cool.
horrible.
Yeah, it's not horrible. I think it's good. It's mid right now. Well, I wouldn't even say mid. I would say like a good mid. But there's different type of mids, but I would say it's a good mid. I'm enjoying it though. You know, certain episodes.
What else are you watching?
I'm watching Kingdom right now, and I hear a lot. So like, you ever be on Instagram where it's like season 1, season 2, season 3, and it's like a horse like on fire, and it'll be like, yeah, you see that?
Oh yeah.
So it's basically saying like how the seasons are. It's like this horse that's on fire, and it like goes off of how it is.
Mhm.
And I see a lot of things with Kingdom, and season 1 is a very hard watch because it's like a mash of 3D and 2D, but it's not a good 3D. Now this is also made in 2012, but it's animated by the same people that
Is
did.
it like how Kaido looked in Onigashima?
I don't think he looked bad
I didn't like some of them scenes.
compared to watching Kingdom
I haven't
season 1.
seen Kingdom, so
Oh
I
my
don't know.
gosh, it's a good story, but it's animated by Studio Pierrot, who do Naruto, who does Black Clover, who does Bleach. So you know they got some good work.
Yeah.
And so bro, it's 38 episodes for season 1. I like the main character. His name's Shin. He's basically him and his friend, like, you know, they grew up, they're like orphans. They grew up together. And they want to be like the best generals in the world. So they're always sparring with each other. And his friend gets pulled out to, and this is spoilers if you guys want to watch it or if you ever want to pick it up. But like, I mean, his friend gets pulled to go kind of like work in the, like, I won't say castle, but like kind of work in the, like the, yeah, I guess you would say castle or whatever. And his friend dies. And so now Shin is like basically, I won't say a revenge tour, but he's with the actual king. And they're just like, the first part is just saying, it's horrible right now. The first part is just like a revenge and trying to get back into the kingdom.
You're on season 1?
Season 1 is 38 episodes.
Are you on season 1 still?
Yeah. I'm on episode 33. I got like 6 episodes left. But what I will say is, with it being like hard to actually visually watch, what I will say is the scenes of them actually in war and like seeing Shin go from like this little foot soldier to like being in charge of his own squad, it is tough. I would give it that. I know, like I hear a lot about it, and everybody that's watched it loves the show. Like Speed has it in his top 5 anime.
I Show Speed.
I Show Speed has it in his top 5 anime, and I hear like after you get past like season 1 and maybe season 2, everything else is just peak. It's really good. And like look up clips of season 5. That's what they got right now is season 5. It looks good, you know. Season 6 is coming out. That's why I wanted to watch it though. So,
Yeah.
season 6 coming out in October, so I wanted to catch up to it before it came out. What you watching?
We said One Piece, Windbreaker. What did I just finish?
What you about to watch?
I just finished something.
You finished ReZero.
ReZero. ReZero was.
Season 3 was good as fuck.
It was good, but I felt like it could have been.
Season 3 was good.
Bro, it was good. No.
I
just feel like
3.
we were left. I feel like they didn't really win. Like they just kind of backed out. So it's like
that's a win enough.
What happens next? Where's the rest of it?
Yeah, season 4.
When's it coming out?
Next year. But look, ReZero, it came out in 2016, season 1. The next season came out in 2020. The next season came out in 2024. So they usually do 4-year gaps. But crazy. Now with season 4, they're gonna do it in 2026. So that's a plus. But usually you would have to wait 4 years, and that's crazy to me.
Crazy.
But you gotta think, if I would have started ReZero back then, I'd be 16 years old, and just watching season 3, I'd be 24 years old. That is crazy to me.
I don't know what I want to watch next though. I think I want to catch up on a bunch of weekly shows. I need to.
You need to watch them like the day they come. That's what I do. Like, cause I watch a lot, and
I'm gonna catch up. I need to catch up on Bleach. Sadly, I don't know, bro. What happens is I'll start a bunch of weekly shit and I'll not forget, but I'll miss it like one day and I'll be like, okay, I'll watch it tomorrow, and then I'll forget.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah,
I get behind.
I watch them the day they come out, but if I do miss a day, I'll watch it the next day. But I'm pretty good at when it comes to keeping up. That's only because
if I miss it when it comes out, I forget.
Yeah,
because I'm at work during the week, and then it just starts stacking up.
I don't know. I run I'm with him with Chop It Up Anime, and then I do a separate page called just Gear Dog Anime, and I do a bunch of anime reviews. So usually on like Saturdays or Sundays, I'll drop a.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to keep up with your.
Yeah, because I drop weekly ratings on what I think was rankings on what was the best episode. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. We're gonna do a thing where we're gonna do that similar to what I do on my other page, but together. So we're probably gonna come up with like a bunch of anime that's coming out weekly, and then you just gotta keep up with it.
I can keep up with it. I really didn't have a pressing reason to do it.
But other than that, all right, with the weeklies, what's the show you want to watch next?
I did start. What the fuck was it called? It's the one I showed you. I started that a while ago. I kind of want to finish that. What is it called? Fuck, I can find it. But it's about a guy. He gets reincarnated, and he doesn't.
That one.
He doesn't want to be reincarnated. He doesn't want to be alive, so he's just trying to kill himself. He's trying to unalive himself.
I know what you're talking about. You told me about
the whole
it.
time.
I don't think I watched it though.
I watched the first episode. It was pretty funny.
I got it. Yeah.
Look, see, I changed it.
Good. All the anime. This man did not have a list of what he's watched or anything or what he wants to watch. I put him on though. So I told him, man, you got to make a list.
He didn't put me on.
I said he got to make a list, bro.
We're about to drop a video about that put me on shit. Look, no longer allowed in another world.
When you gonna finish that? But that's easy. That's an easy watch. That's 12 episodes.
It was pretty funny, the first episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
I never heard it. I think I put it on my list now.
And then I added Full Metal.
Brotherhood is goated.
Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail's good.
So I got a lot of shit I can watch. And then that one looks pretty cool. That
Tigonia.
That looks pretty good.
I picked it up first episode, and I think I had like 12 or 13 shows coming out weekly. And I was like, I want to pick this up, and I don't know. It just looked very still frame animation, and I was like, this is not really something I care to add right now. So I'm gonna just let it cook, and then obviously I'll just go back to it eventually one day.
I've been watching a bunch of like action packed shit. I need like a slice of life anime. I need like some cutesy shit. Not cutesy.
No, cutesy is perfect. That's what I like. There's a couple, right? You can watch. I just gave you Netflix. There's one called Blue Box. It's a sport slash.
No.
No. It's not really a sport based. It's just they go to a school in Japan that is like sport focused. So he plays badminton and she plays basketball. But like that's not what the show's really about. It's about them. He really wants her, and then like one of his close friends really want him. And so you just go through episodes and they live together, him and the main girl. Bro, trust me. I think I gave it like an 8.5.
I need an anime where they are together, bro. Why they gotta like each other? And
that's where you do the build up.
And then the last episode, they're like, "Oh my god, I like you."
That's the build up. You gotta watch it to build it up. To
like, it
makes you angry because you're like, I want to see them together.
I need like a 7 Deadly Sins, Meliodas, and what's her face? What was her name?
Isn't it Elizabeth?
Yeah.
But you know that he was like a 1,000-year-old demon, and she was like a baby.
Bro, it's a different world. No, she was technically not a baby.
Did she not get killed and was a baby again? And then he was like, "Get your hands off of my Elizabeth."
Okay, but she's kind of like reincarnated. She was an angel.
Does that make it fine?
She's an angel. She's not even human.
That's weird, man.
She's not even human.
But what you guys don't see is he does have a lot of Funko Pops, a lot of pedos.
No, I don't.
He got a Hisoka, a Sanji one. That's probably about it, though.
I know. Who else? Hisoka was given to me. And Sanji, I used to fuck with Sanji heavy until now he's a fucking weirdo.
Man, that's just a little weird to me. I think that was weird. And I liked 7 Deadly Sins. 7 Deadly Sins was one of the first animes I watched. Yeah, it was one of the first anime I watched, and I liked it a lot. But bro, afterwards they just they dropped the animation quality, and two, all that weird stuff they was doing. I didn't like that, man.
Tough.
Yeah, but then bro, they had the biggest fumble in history. You had one of the biggest fights in anime, which was Escanor versus Meliodas, because Meliodas is the leader, but he already said that Escanor is stronger than him. But then you get Demon King.
Escanor's the strongest.
But then you get Demon King Meliodas versus Escanor. And this man, and it was horrible. It was garbage.
It was pretty cool to see.
Nah, you gotta watch it again. That was trash.
Is that when he like went?
Well, they was like stuck in like a spear or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was trash.
It wasn't the best thing ever, but it was
compared to Meliodas versus Bond in the beginning. That fight was way better than the Meliodas versus Escanor.
I like 7 Deadly Sins.
I used to.
What made you not like it?
Animation dropped and everything like that. The story just wasn't there for me anymore. And I think I've watched, so season 4, they split it into part 1, part 2. I watched part 1. Part 2 came out, and I didn't know it came out. And I was like, oh, dang, they dropped another 12 episodes. I just never watched it. And then they dropped the 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. Yeah, that looks really good, though.
I mean, I've seen that they have like kids and shit.
They have 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. So like Bond's kid, Meliodas' kid. Bond's kid, I heard, is pretty dope. But like even then, like they're selling some weird stuff in there. Bond's kid, I think his name is like Lancelot. Lancelot, you know Jericho, the one that liked Bond in the beginning of season 1.
Probably if I know to see his face.
She had purple hair. It's like when he escaped jail, she was there.
I think so.
So she likes Lancelot now, and I'm like, bro, you like this man's dad when y'all were younger.
Japanese anime is weird. We were just talking about that before, like even with Vigilantes, bro. I didn't know Pop Star was 15, bro.
Yeah, I told him.
I thought she was old because I mean they making it seem like she like in love with
bro.
What's Koichi? His face? Yeah.
Nah.
So I'm thinking she's old. He's like, nah, she's 15. Like that's crazy. Like,
Steph was the one that was like, I thought she was like, around the same age, like 18, 19. Steph was like, oh my gosh, just the way they like view her in the show. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, not she's that. 18. I was like, yeah, she's like around the same age. She's like, no, she's in high school. I'm like, wait, what? And I know he's in college. I'm like, what? But yeah, way the anime does be on some weird things.
Japanese, they're not only Japanese, but they just be on some weird stuff, bro.
Yeah, they do. Especially, but I mean, you like 7 Deadly Sins, so that's really weird.
You like Hunter x Hunter?
I mean, yeah, I like it. What about it?
Okay, I like 7 Deadly Sins. What about it?
Nah, that's a two difference.
No.
You got Meliodas is over here. That's like Twilight.
Bro, she's not. She's an angel.
A little baby angel.
Like there's story, there's lore behind it.
A little baby angel.
She's not. She was back. She was alive when he was alive. She just kind of got reincarnated.
Into a baby.
No.
Okay. I don't know, man. Let us know if y'all on the 7 Deadly Sins train. I don't know. I stopped watching.
It's a good anime.
I agree. I think I wanted to get that same tattoo that you got. The seal for Meliodas.
The lion's sin.
No, lion's sin is.
I mean, not the lion's sin. The dragon sin.
Yeah, I like the 7 deadly sins, like the wrath and all them, because they're not the only ones to do it. Full Metal, they did the 7 deadly sins. They did it. I feel like there's an ReZero. They're also the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, the witches.
Wrath, yeah, the witches, 7 deadly sins of the witches cult. So that's pretty tough.
I don't know, Escanor and Bond. It was tough.
They did have a tough group though, or just like Bond was tough, Meliodas is tough,
and Meliodas his sword didn't even have a blade.
His power
that
full
motherfucker
counter
was too strong.
Bro, full counter.
It's crazy.
The villains in exactly. The 10 Commandments. Bro, I'm just saying
it's probably had story. I mean, they had a little weird stuff, but I mean, it's a good story.
Yeah, but that and the weird stuff in the animation made a lot of people stop watching.
I think I finished it, but I've watched it after.
You never wanted to pick up the 4 Nights of Apocalypse?
Never heard of it. Oh, when they were kids.
Oh, you don't.
I feel like
it's on Netflix.
I seen it. I don't know why I didn't watch it. I don't know.
It's on Netflix.
I was watching. I had Netflix back then when they come out.
Okay.
I watched 7 Deadly Sins on Netflix.
Yeah, but
before they canceled the fucking account sharing, I had my mom's.
That killed me. I did too. I had to just pay for it recently.
Nah, I paid for Crunchyroll, Hulu. I ain't paying for Netflix.
I paid for Crunchyroll, HBO, or Max. I feel like that's it, and then Netflix now. Everything else I don't pay for.
Should be so expensive.
That's what I do. But I do the cheap one. I do the $7 one.
I can't do ads.
Hey,
you got ads on your Netflix?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god!
I'm not paying $20-some for that. I'm sorry. The only one that I pay for Crunchyroll Mega fan. So I need download and I don't need no ads on there.
Nah, all the anime fans be watching their anime on them weird sites. I can't do that.
When I was younger, I did. Like I watched all the anime.
When I was a kid, anime, but now
I'm an adult with money.
If I fucking get a virus on my shit, then I'm just
not even that. I'm just an adult with money. I'd rather have my stuff with me. So, and then like when I was on the ship, like if I was in the Navy, we do something called duty. So every set amount of days, you have to stay on the ship for 24 hours, and I ain't have no service. So I used to download a bunch of anime, and then on my duty days, I mean, I used to just sit there and grind because it was like I didn't have like there were some things I had to do during the day for work. Knock that out, bro. For the rest of the time, I'm just chilling. I was watching just anime, so I needed to download anime back then.
Nah, I just be watching anime during work. When I get home,
the gym. I watch anime when I gym.
I can't watch it while I do the gym.
I do 100%. I take long breaks.
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to get my breaks to 90 seconds, but yeah, I usually watch it when mostly at work, to be honest. Because when I get home, I don't really watch
TV. I don't watch it at work. I try not to.
Because I mean because I do programming, so when I'm downloading stuff, I have downtime, so I just watch it.
No, I do it when when I'm at the gym is probably when I get it. But when I come home, he plays the game more than me. So like when I come home, I'd rather if I don't get a text from him or one of our boys, I'm watching anime. This is what I like to do. But I do watch a lot throughout the week, so.
But I'll catch up. Well, I'll catch up on these weekly animes so we can start making videos. Y'all watch them videos. We'll do weekly
like reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And then next month, I know starting like the summer lineup, we're gonna do a video on what's coming out. Our next pod we should do like what's coming out and stuff like that. Some things you should watch, some sleepers and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of big shows coming out, but there's also some sleepers that I've seen that I'm gonna pick up. So, and
I'm ready for Kaiju.
That comes out on my birthday.
I'm ready for Kaiju.
That comes out on July 19th. I'm excited.
Watch party.
Yeah, watch party. I'm gonna have to.
That shit's gonna be fire. Season 1 was tough.
Season 1, bro. I think Kaiju number 8 was the best anime to come out last year.
I always like Kaiju stuff. I like Kaiju stuff, and another reason why I really liked Vinland Season 1 is because I love Vikings. Like
I don't care for.
I love Viking stuff. It's especially when they came out with Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Like I don't care for that.
That shit was tough. I didn't like the multiplayer, or it didn't have multiplayer. That's why I stopped. But
I don't play games.
Viking
like
stuff, like old timey, like stuff, I love. Like if they did an anime on like fucking knights or something, like I watch it. Like I like stuff.
Kingdom
like
is like that. So Kingdom again is like it takes place back in the day.
And 7 Deadly Sins,
BC and all that stuff. Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'm not. My mom, she used to watch like stuff like that with Vikings or like Merlin. I don't care for none of that. I don't like none of that.
Or like Greek mythology, like that.
I like Greek mythology. They do have an anime for that though.
What is it
It's
called?
on. It's called Blood of Zeus. It's on Netflix. I never watched it, but I grew up reading the Percy Jackson books, so I loved it then. So
Percy Jackson was tough too.
yeah.
But yeah, let us know in the comments what y'all are watching weekly. And yeah, we'll respond to it. Let y'all know if we're watching it.
We dropping about it. Yeah, we were dropping shorts every basically every day, 3 times a day. Let us know what y'all think about those. Put some stuff in the comments on what you guys want us to talk about. Really, right now we just kind of going through certain anime shows we watching, but we'll do shows, we'll do our top 10s, different things like that. So let us know what y'all think. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, we'll be back next week.
And these shorts that we're posting, if you want to just go watch them before we post them on YouTube, it's already on our TikTok. It's already on our Instagram. Yeah. So Chop It Up Anime on everything.
On everything.
You can go see them early, or you can just wait till they come out on YouTube. But if you go to our TikTok or Instagram,
if you want that early access,
drop that follow. Yeah. Much appreciated.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.